All right, so here's the middleweight contender, Reinier de Ridder. If you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. And he certainly was a lot outside the UFC. Realized double champion status in another organization. And we'll see how it goes for him here tonight against another middleweight contender.
You know, when you talk about Reinier de Ridder, you talk about a guy that possesses elite level grappling. But I think it's his knees and his striking that really does cause people problems. I look back to the Brazilian fights. The ability to land from those unorthodox positions make him a real issue. Tonight he has to use all those tools if he wants to get a victory.
All right, so here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Sean Strickland, and you can argue his win over Israel Adesanya to wrest away the belt at UFC 293 was the most improbable result of 2023, but perhaps it should not have been. Strickland has a very boxing-intensive style that is very difficult to prepare for, and he took it to Izzy right out of the chute. That has given him a lot of confidence coming into this title defense here tonight. He is a 5-round fighter, outstanding cardiovascular base, and all the self-belief in the world that he is going to leave the octagon the way he came in as the undisputed best in the world. Sean Strickland has graced the octagon, and as usual, he looks ready to go. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Reinier de Ridder! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland!
Third-party Mark Goddard will handle the action for this one. Let's go. Why will some call him meat and potatoes in terms of his style, but that is high-grade Wagyu beef. Sean Strickland trying to get back to the title picture here tonight.
Yeah, Sean Strickland's the real deal, man. This guy has good boxing, fights behind that Philly shell, and he just intimidates you. From the build to the fight to the actual fight, Sean Strickland's just in your face. And whether he breaks you down with his words or his punches, his goals are always very apparent to his opponent.
Oh, nice cross by Sean Strickland there. He's got more power than you think.
Yeah, he's always right in your face, popping you with jabs, and when he sees it, he throws the right hand. We saw him put Israel Adesanya down with that right hand. It's a great weapon to have.
De Ridder, the former two-division champion under the one banner. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Nice feint there to the right by Strickland. Some high-level, calculated striking on display here in the early going of this title fight, champ.
Yeah, it's a great fight, man. These two fighters have made their way to the pinnacle of the sport. They need to take their time and make sure they don't make any mistakes that are going to cost them a world championship. And these dudes, when they come together and they land something good, they both go, you better watch out. Very close.
Defensively responsible, Sean Strickland, as usual, with that right guard high, champ.
Yeah, right hand where it needs to be, left hand's down, but he's constantly kind of showing you his shoulders, fighting you in that Philly shell type of stance.
All right, there it is again, that right cross of Sean Strickland becoming a real problem for his opponent.
I mean, it's one of his best weapons, and he's very stingy with it. He doesn't just throw it for the sake of throwing it. He throws it when he knows he can make it count. Tonight, he's made it count.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, misses with the jab. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body. Even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet, at some point, it's going to start to pay dividends.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. Ooh, nice block there, and then returning. What a great job of making sure he kept his hands up and then giving something back in return so that his opponent has to question whether or not he wants to go first.
Nice job to get the takedown there a moment ago.
He's got to advance now, try to get to his dominant position.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Oh, it's got to be tight now, yep.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Olenek. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that CPA choke attempt. Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh,
nice.
That's got to be it. It's over. Yes, he did it. The undisputed middleweight champion of the world.
That is unbelievable to watch this man once again overcome the odds and grab the UFC championship.
All right, let's get to a replay now, and this is what it's all about, right? You know what's coming. You still can't stop the submission.
I mean, once it was locked in, Johnny, it was over. I mean, the referee had no choice but to stop it, but we are watching one of the most talented grapplers we have ever seen inside the UFC's octagon.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Hollers called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 48 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke and new UFC middleweight champion of the world,
So how about this, DC? We have a new UFC middleweight champion, and in this